Hello. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been here in a while, but guess what? Today we are doing a fun video. This is a video for you to see this place. I was drinking my protein powder because I don't feel like eating right now. I had my oh my god, I think I'm putting you in the dark, right? Am I not? So I woke up around 7, and then I fully woke up around 9 or so. So after that I had my oatmeal, and I don't know why, I just feel like I'm not hungry yet. So I was like, oh, the best thing to do is to have a protein shake. So I made myself a protein shake, the protein powder with water and some milk just for flavor. And that's what I did. So that's what I'm having right now. And then after that, I'll have my lunch, early dinner. I don't know what it's going to be, depending on my mood for food, right? We'll figure it out. But yeah, anyway, today is one of those days where I was like, let me record a video of showing you how this apartment looks today. And then as the weeks go by, I am giving myself a challenge of making this house a home in 14 days. Okay. I want it to become the house that I want to live in. If you know me, you know that I prefer a bit of color, a bit of yes, you can have naked walls. Okay, you can have naked walls and curtainless windows, because I've lived with that. But I want it to be more homey, more welcoming, more cozy than it is today. So I'm going to start from the very door, the very entrance. If you can see over there, that's the entrance right there. So we'll start from there and come all the way to show you guys what's going on and what I'm dealing with today, and some ideas that I might have on how to improve this place. Okay, so let's start together. Okay, you have seen the empty tour of this house. Now it's time to see it with a bit of furniture and a trash bag next to the trash can that needs to be taken out. Um, that's real. I am not going to be the cleanest girl in the world. I am pretty clean, I think, but not going to not have at least trash that needs to be taken out. Someone has to come back from work and take it out, or I have to go down and then take it out. You know, it's that situation. So, anyway, let's do this. When you enter the house, I decided to put my frames here. If you remember, in my previous apartment, these were also the view I kind of had when I walked into the house. So I need the last one to go down there. I'm going to put one more, then this wall will be complete. Ask me why. And that's my boo's dad when he was younger. So cute. Anyway, um, so this is the wall, and of course, there will be hints of family here and there. And this is the closet. It's currently a chaos closet because all the shoes are in here and traveling bags. I am waiting on getting a shoe closet, so I need to get like a cabinet for shoes that I'm thinking will come over here. There'll be a shoe cabinet here because that's the only place that is big enough, or it will be in here. It's chaotic, okay? It's chaotic mess, but all these boxes have shoes. It's just that they had other things, but now it's just shoes. So if I can get a cabinet, I can fill them. I can fill these with other things, not shoes, okay? Yeah, or just hide them somewhere else. But if I can put a shoe closet here, right under, and then leave a coat closet on top, that'll be good. I already arranged bags, and of course, my sewing machine is here too. But all the bags are here on top, so they are not moving. That's what we have so far. And yeah, we got our robot to help us clean. And then, of course, the trash I was talking about, it's there. But look at this. We have the island. This is the view of the whole house from here. Okay. I don't think it's bad. I actually don't think it's bad. I just think it needs a bit of color than green. Because it's currently gray, right? It's currently very gray, white, the cream tones from the big couch, and a bit of red from the lamp, the workstation, living room, dining room situation over there, and of course, the plants are around. You can tell there's a plant lover in this house. That part is accomplished, okay? We are not adding more plants in here for now because why? No, we don't need more because I'm trying to make it cozy. I'm trying to figure out other things. So, what I'm thinking of is we have this island. We hardly use it for anything other than maybe placing dishes here when you're eating your food, or my boyfriend does, he irons his clothes right there because we're not going to get an ironing board in a one bedroom apartment when he can use the island for that. So he irons his clothes there. And I'm thinking, what if I find the coziest chairs that are colorful, and the color can be like colors pulling from the rug over there, or imaginary colors. But I'm thinking some deep colored, like a suede. It can be suede, it can be woven material, but it has to be like a deep pink, a deep maroon, a deep color, like deeper colors, like this bowl, those shades that are not bright but they are moody. That's what I want. And then I put my two stools here, right? And those two stools, when you enter the house, they will just help you kind of have a kind of a colorful thing going on. And yeah, so here, of course, as I said, we don't have a lot of storage. So this is our cart for groceries. When we come downstairs, we have to use that because, hey, it's a few floors up, okay? And I put my plant over here because she doesn't really need that much sunlight directly on her. And I think this house does a good job of providing good brightness. So she has been sitting here. I think I can move her when I start seeing signs of death. For now, she'll be here. And yeah, there's me. Hi, hi, hi. But yeah, anyway, I also put my frames on all the switches because this is the moment of showing that I can also bring some personality. So this is some UK thingy, some cathedral, the Coventry Cathedral. So it's good to see here. And then over this side, as you can see, just kitchen, some books, some, bringing a bit of precious and all her thingies, the things she like. We put some family and some books over there. And of course, there'll be a coffee maker, whether I drink or not, and our air fryer. Everything stays down here, but they get out when being used. And I recently got a kettle because, hey, why not? I like tea, so I needed that. And I cooked some sada, which is cornmeal, just cooked cornmeal. And yeah, we have the most colorful situation going on here is having some black and some creams on top of all the grays and blacks. Anyway, I have some dirty dishes, of course. Who cares? It's becoming a house tour. We'll get through it. I have some beautiful plants mixed together here. If you remember, I mixed a lot of plants in here to create this. And now I noticed there's some bugs. So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not in the mood of dealing with bugs, guys. Can I just live a normal life with no bugs? But she's surviving, she's thriving, she's now getting fuller on top, and also the one that was trailing is still trailing. That is good. and we had to bring it up a little because the robot will come and scoop everything. Some watches for those who work out. Oh, girl, you know, just to trick a few things. And I put two old books with a light here because if you know me, I don't like using all these top lights, all these. Nah, I don't. So I would rather use that and um, some, other little lights. That's what I do. So for now, they stay on the window frames because, yeah. Anyway, I don't think I'll be blinding anyone. And I have my monstera here. This is now my big monstera, and I had to cut it because it couldn't fit in any car at the size it was. So now I am starting over. So these are the first babies. If you know, I kept it in water for too long, so because of that, it's not yet growing good. So I have shoots coming. All that is happening in here. One day she'll be full again, okay? So no worries here. We have our record player here and the TV stand. um, I use ChatGPT with my boyfriend just to see how we can beautify this area. And one of the things that it kind of suggested was changing this from white to a wood, and then change this to also wood and make it bigger, of course, because this is from my previous apartment. As you can see, dirt. Honestly, I am not hiding from being unclean today. I will vacuum, but for now, you get what you get. And yeah, so this will change to wood. I might keep it red. I don't know about that yet. But I feel like if we change this to wood color brown, and this to a brown color as well, that will bring out the coziness without this. So if we make this a rectangle, excuse me, a long rectangle, that will help. But for now, the house works, okay? I chill here on this couch, guys. I never thought I would ever care for a huge couch like this, but the amount of times I come here and just lie down, oof, I love lying down in a couch now. And I do it during the day. I cannot do it at night though. I'm just not that person. I don't know why. Other people will sleep in the couch. I cannot. I don't feel as comfortable, yet the couch is so comfortable, but I don't feel as comfortable as being in a bed. I will not sacrifice my sleep from the bed to be on the couch. No, that will not happen. That will not be me. So yeah, so anyway, I also have my white blanket. You see, I'm not bringing color. This was a birthday gift from my brother-in-law because I saw that they had it in their house and I wanted it. And I got exactly that. But the other thing I'm going to change here is the pillows. As you can see, all these pillows came with the couch when we got the couch, and I don't like that. One, they are small. Two, they are this color. Like, what are they? There's zero personality here. What is this? You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is change them from this color to, I want, you see the lamp, it's like a maroon color. So I want the seats to also have hints of maroon or burnt orange. So I have like a deep red maroon color, like a shade like that, or a burnt orange kind of color, and then add some cream or other colors, or use these ones next to those ones. So instead of having these together the way I'm doing it, because I didn't want them to be like separated, like, huh, you're cousins. No, be like twins. Only one gets to be like a feather away cousin, third cousin. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to now have bigger pillows. We'll see how that looks. I'll start with the burnt orange ones, and then after that, if I like those more, I'll then change these ones all together and use a different color. That can be like a cream or any other color I want, right? Because I love color. So it can even be mustard, just saying. So yeah, and then this house has a scientist in the house. So anytime you want, you can just be like, tell me, what is EU on the periodic table? he will let you know. And he will tell you everything around that, everything about it. Da, da, da. Okay, it doesn't matter right now, but yeah, that's why we have it as the center of our dining room. We saw it in when we went to was it Ashley Furniture's store, when we were looking for a bed. We saw this periodic table, and my boyfriend was like, of all the things that can be framed in that house, I want this one to be framed. And I said yes, because it's actually like, it's like an art piece too. They even tried to apply things and all that, and it's on canvas, right? It was expensive. It was very expensive. You paid a bit of money for it and it got delivered. So I am happy with this periodic table because you see, they even tried. Even the BE, you see, it has like some hints of white. Whatever they did to print this out and put it on a canvas, it was pretty good. And of course, you see a marker. I have to rub that. I'm going to come back and do that. I'm not doing it today. As you know, this is not that tour of pristine. But yeah, so I have this over here is our main art in the house because I took corridors. I said I want the corridors to myself. So whilst we are there, I can show you the corridors and come back to finish this. But yeah, this is not yet complete, okay? And this is staying there out of behavior. This is me building behaviors in this household. So, what was going on is each time we each time someone dresses up or wears clothes, someone will put their clothes in a basket somewhere, and another one who just put them here because the washer and dryer are here. So putting them down there was a good idea because you just pick them up and put them in the washer and dry them and then take them to the bedroom and fold and do the whole thing, right? So to avoid a load of clothes here, sometime last week I put a basket here, and now guess what? All the clothes go in there instead of the floor. So that is good behavior building in this house. We are learning each other, okay? So that is good. Now the only thing left, as I said, is a shoe storage. And I need a shoe storage that has room for me to put a gym bag because we have a gym bag that ends up on the ground somewhere because we don't have storage as well, as I said. Anyway, as you can see, I put all the things on top there. This is not all the frames I have, but for now, this is what you get to see. So you have seen these before. I don't know. There are frames that just make me happy. It doesn't matter what they look like, whatever the aesthetic is. That's my mom when she was 17 years old. That is so cool to me. I love that picture. I'll keep it for the rest of my life. And I love this. It's the center of this because I am going to start putting the smaller ones, the little hanging things, trying to fill this up. I want it to be full that when you are in this corridor like this, you're not just seeing blank white walls. The goal is for you to not see blank white walls. If this was my house, I'll literally paint it. I'll paint this corridor if I could, but I can't, right? Anyway, I want you to look at this. Do you see that? I am a wine drinker. I just touched the mic, so something might have happened. But I like wine. And seeing this was the best thing. It looks like this woman is out here looking, enjoying a wine, looking at the level. Like, do I still have enough? And this guy is kind of trying to beg for some. Either he's begging for the wine or something else. It's just giving woman empowerment in the alcohol business. Okay, all right. I am done. I just love this so much because of that. I just saw her. I'm like, look at it. It's not even crazy looking, but I love it. It's not written anything, it's not dated in any way, which was disappointing to me because I expected it to have a date somewhere. It looks very old. Even the frame is old. So I was assuming, oh, this might be very old, when I got it, but it doesn't have any date, nothing. I'm going to do a reverse search on Google to see if I can find out what's going on with it. I just turned on the light. But yeah, at least others are named and dated. And of course, that's my boyfriend's family and myself. Now it's time for me to put my family here and there. No, here it's going to be something else. I already have an idea of this whole wall. So we'll figure it out. We'll see. I'm going to put a bit of a mirror, a tiny mirror, a little artwork here, but different kinds. And I want like abstract. I was telling my boyfriend that I want to put like some naked bodies somewhere here as well because why not? Um, and then just a quick glance of the bedroom since we are here. I have I have my 100 teapots over here. If you know me, you know how much I fell in love with this when I got it. I saw it in Goodwill and I was like, this is the best thing that could ever happen to me. And I wanted it so much because look at each teapot. Like, no one can tell me that this is not the most beautiful piece you ever see. It suffered during the travel. It got scratches and all that, but it's part of life, you know? And also, it's tilted now because it's slanted. Anyway, it's okay. We'll enjoy it as is, okay? It doesn't matter. We'll enjoy it. But I love each of these teapots. If I can't collect teapots, can I see them at least? And then just drink tea. And this is the bedroom. Um, Sneak peek. Let's see. We're not editing out anything today, I guess. This is the other portion of my monstera, and she already has a new leaf coming over there. And I'm using a stool for my side of the bed. By the way, that's my side of the bed. Why am I the one sleeping next to the door? Hmm. 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 Okay, we have two doors, maybe, but so anyway, this is we have the mirror there, and then we have a whole TV here. This is the TV I used in my apartment, and it's here now. And I have my plant corner over there with my little plants. If you can see, I no longer have plants, guys. I no longer have so many, which is interesting, right? But I no longer have many plants. I am just me. And of course, there was no way I was gonna leave out my beautiful vases. I want to make them like candle holders so that, they get to be used. Because right now they're not being used at all. So, yeah. And of course, we have our man. Our thinker is right here chilling. Anyway, he can chill over there. Let him chill. And of course, there'll be all the books around, some chemistry books, history, whatever, something investing for dummies. I never read that book. Do you want to invest? Maybe do it. I don't know. And most of these are just propagations, or, you see, it's not that pristine, very big houseplant collection. And here I have my one of my first ever plants I got in 2019. Look at it. When will it grow old? I don't know. Look, this one is dying officially. These are the old ones that I started with, but at least they are giving me new ones. Look at them. Very good. This pot is pretty good for these plants. Even this one is doing well. It's giving me new. Two of these are new as well, so that's pretty good. So I'm enjoying this, and I put this snake plant here as well. This is my propagation. I'm so proud of. I am proud of it. I will never give it to anyone because I worked hard for that. I waited patiently for it to grow this tall. Okay, so it's staying here in this corner with me. And then this is Pearl. Pearl, I got her from a lady at this spa as like a cutting. And look, she lost leaves. But I was like, I'm not going to do anything until she gives me more leaves here. And then I can propagate all of it and chop it down and have more shoots than for me to do it early, because I will have just 3 shoots or 4 maximum. And what is the probability of success here? I don't know. So we're not going to take our chances. So for now, she can be bare, maybe for the rest of the summer, and then we improve her. How did this become a planter video? I don't know. Okay, now outside. Let's go. Let's go to the balcony. If you hear any sounds, sure, it's hot, guys. It's very hot. It's hot, hot, hot. Anyway, so this is my balcony right now. Um, I have plants on top, of course, that are kind of looking at me like, why did you put us outside? Because the green is kind of complaining. I might have to move this one. But look, she's giving growth, okay? And this is my other part of Monstera. I chopped the big leaves and left the just the buds, whatever the tubers thingy, and those are the ones that are giving us these new shoots, right? So we'll see how this one grows. And of course, we have her here growing and giving us new leaves every other day. And she's growing 3 shoots. Remember, I cut her when I was about to move. And now, look, she has 3 branches, and we shall enjoy these 3 branches. And I have these cuttings from my rubber plant. The rubber plant did not give us new um, new branches, but at least we get these to fill in later on. And this is my other plant as well. Look, she's trying. She's looking for a way to support herself now, because she's growing faster than I thought. Wow. Okay, I might have to come and water these plants because they've been out here and it's so hot. They will need my help. And my pink princess, guys, this is where we are with my pink princess. She's about to open the sleeve very soon, guys, very soon. It looks like a new one is growing already before this one or even opens. Like, how, guys? How? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And this little rug, I just put it here for no reason. It doesn't, it's not a style, it's nothing. My bike is right here because it was raining a lot. I put my bike here. That's the shelf, that's the holder for all the stools that I'm using as the TV stand in there. Um, and these are the rubber plant. You can see the cutting. You can see. I thought they would branch, but they didn't. Sadly enough for me, they did not branch. So, yeah, but they are growing. Look at this leaf. Look at how big that is. This is the biggest leaf on this plant since the greenhouse. And this one too. It's so hot out here, and it's. I think these plants are loving it. I just put this one outside because she needs to think hard about her life. She is always infested with bugs, causing chaos. So I put her here to think. This is a disciplinary action. Oh my god. But yeah, this one too is over here, and now I'm gonna go back in. But I hope I can open this door. Yes, I can. We don't need to go back to the bedroom, okay? We need to deal with this. So this is the desk area, and I am thinking, um, when we now have like maybe here to be like a plant arrangement or whatever, I will now have a rug. I'll put a rug here, right? I'll have a rug for the dining area as well. We'll figure it out. We'll see if we want a rug. I still feel like a rug will bring it together, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I want a rug throughout the house, because the other plan is to also switch things up a little, move the couch from here. Oh, this is the other angle, by the way, of this couch and the TV and the dining and everything. It doesn't look bad, but just shifting things a little to see if we like it, if this is closer to there than how it is today. Who knows? Maybe it will be a nice change next month. We'll see if we want to move the couch from here, but I think for now it will stay the way it is. and just figure out how to elevate the things we currently have. So even though I want to change the TV stand, the coffee table, it's useful as is for today, right? So for now, the most important thing is just clean the floor. Plep, plep, plep. Anyway, what was I saying? Clean the floor. Yeah. All right. Anyway, my plant is over there. I am thinking of putting some nice frame, not frame, like a shelf, a wooden shelf that falls in, that sinks into a corner. You know those corner shelves that have like two sides? So I'll put that in and then decorate that with something that would be cute on top of my plant. That will elevate the ceiling, because the ceilings are big, they're tall. It's just that we don't have anything up there here in this view. So I think just putting something in the corner will make people look up a little here and there, you know. And also our kitchen, if you can see, our cupboards don't go all the way to the ceiling. So we need something that will just make people be like, oh, you can look up there if you want to for no reason. So we will use that corner and possibly just put like a frame here of something, or this wall. It depends. We'll see. But for now, this is the whole house. I think I've been talking for too long, just rambling, nothing serious. I am now going to I'm now going to uh, close the blinds because it gets really bright. Oh yeah, by the way, these are the other plants too. This one is staying over there in the corner because I don't want her to give anyone a disease. Because, hi guys, I am out here treating these plants, loving on them, and then once in a while, one plant comes with a leaf that is looking very suspicious. So I have to always treat it and put it somewhere, pack it away. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm about to look for what I'm going to eat. And then, oh, did you see that I can now use the blinds? And yo, when we got this apartment, I didn't even know how to operate the blinds, guys. I didn't know. But now I can. So, anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. This corner, I didn't even talk about it, but this is what it is for now. It is my plant here. I got this succulent as one long not it, yeah, it was one long shoot with roots, and then all this came with it. So this has happened over the years, living in different apartments with lighting, without lighting, and it survived. And then that long shoot is what brought the little one in the bedroom that I just showed you. But I love putting this uh lamp with like a picture next to it, like a picture frame that also has like a red, and this is York Minster. Okay, I have some UK things. I found these in Goodwill as well, one random day years ago, and ever since then I'm like, oh, this is cute. I can keep that, you know, and it's uh it's embroidery kind of thing. It's not a picture, so that's nice. I love that. Anyway, this is it. This is it, okay? I am now a recliner girl, guys. When did I become this girl? Anyway, the goal is to make me cozy up this place. The other thing we can do, guys, the last thing is put curtains here. What do you think about that? What do you think about curtains? Because I'm thinking if I can get some IKEA uh, emerald, some green color. I know I already have green, but if I put wall curtains that are like green, that'll be so good. With all the sun we get, I think putting curtains on each window and not close the curtains, but just put them so that this wall becomes like one wall. Imagine if there's a curtain rod there that goes all the way there, and then we have curtains that open in the middle. And here, even if we keep a TV here, behind it will be curtains. So no one will even assume it's windows. It will cozy up the place in the night. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool, I think. Anyway, those are just ideas. Tell me what you think in the comment section. What can I change? What can I improve? I'm not changing furniture because um I'm not going to spend money today on anything. Just let me know what I can add, right? We want to add, not remove. Maybe remove like the coffee table, but not like, oh, remove the chairs, remove the couch. Those are not changing. Like the rug, the couch, the dining table, dining chairs, those are not going anywhere. But things associated with the house, anything else can change and lift. But yeah, for now, enjoy. I'm not an interior designer, but I like cozy as well, even though I don't get it as much. But right now, I am using I'm cozying up with sitting on these recliners and enjoying my white blanket instead of it being a brown or a blue or a different color, right? But the rug kind of does the work, guys. The rug works. We just need to pull it further because most of it is currently behind the couch. This couch is very heavy, so we have to be strategic with how we move things and all that. All right. I think this is the end. I will see you when I see you very soon. As I said, I have 14 days before I start work. So, because of that, I need to cozy up this place so that whenever I open the door, when I'm coming back from that 9 to 5 job, I'll be like, oh, thank God I'm home. Okay. Bye. I'll talk to you very soon.